Hello everybody. It's rare that I find 3 American cars parked in a row. And it's rare that I see 2 Dodge Chrysler cars parked, next to each other in their classic red color. And even though this Dodge RT, Challenger RT, which, let's see, there's some sort of a badge here, the 6.4 liter, even though this one is it's locked, but I still want to take a look at it. And I'm not really even into all these sportier cars, but I mean, it does have a certain look, compared to the other two. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that it has a piece of paper in there saying that it's a lease return, but I wonder, where did they lease it from? That's a Toyota dealership. That's a Mazda dealership. As a matter of fact, there's not a Dodge Chrysler dealership. Not like, maybe there's one, I think, like that way, probably 5 miles away. So why did it end up being here? I don't know. Maybe because that's a much smaller dealership over there, and maybe they're like part of like the same group or family. But anyway, we'll spend a minute kind of looking and observing. It's not the most performance-based model. It's not the Hellcat or the Demon, whatever they're calling their cars these days. It's your standard kind of higher output performer. I mean, it does have a certain charm to it, I'm not gonna lie. This is just a piece of plastic. Well, I'm not sure if it is plastic, but it does look like a piece of plastic. And I'm sure it can go fast straight. I always kind of like this little thing. Fuel. First of all, this is not metal either. And then you kind of pull it up, and then this is just your normal, nothing fancy. And look, aluminum die cast, but hang cap here. But it's not hot and it's not cold, so I don't know, maybe the chroming part kind of took the metal portion out of it. Wow, it's really tinted, but looks like on the inside you have your standard leather seats. It's not a stick shift, it's an automatic. So I mean, I do like the little cool, B and insignia. All right, so whatever. The reason why I kind of wanted to talk about it is this, actually. It's like, why am I talking about this when I have this next to it? But this one is unlocked, and honestly, I think I feel way more closer to home to this thing. This Chevy Malibu. Let's look at what year this thing is. Now, this is a previous generation, so it's a 2014. Now they have it a little bit more redesigned, maybe a little bit more refined. But still, it's your standard run-of-the-mill, Camry fighter, Accord fighter, which I honestly think that this thing really never really had a chance outside the car rental industry. The way it kind of looks, the way it behaves, the way it is with technology, and on the inside, which is to say how many miles. No, it doesn't, but we know it's a 2014. We'll look inside. Like I said, I scoped it out. It is unlocked. The back of it, I do kind of like. It's a play on the whole Corvette thing, and the Camaro. It does have this eco. Yeah. Wow. How do you lose paint here? How do you make this dent happen? I have no idea. Yeah, that's a clear dent. So what did they back into, or what did they hit this thing with to make this happen? All right, looks like a bunch of tied up balloons, so who knows what happened there. Floor mats. Wow, that's a big stitched on patch right there for battery. Yeah, they're like this super cheap material to line the trunk. And I remember from my 2010 LaCrosse, yeah, I had the same type of, I think it's commonly referred to as the mouse fur liner. Yeah, same thing. I mean, it probably does something to insulate, but overall it does look cheap, and it looks cheap here in this $20-some thousand Malibu when it was new, but it definitely looked cheap in my $40-some thousand, well, actually just $40,000 LaCrosse. All right, let's take a look on the inside. So this car screams, I want to be Enterprise rent-a-car. Seriously. Let's see, does it have power? Nope. No power. All right, but let's look inside. So, oh wow, I haven't been inside one of these with this type of screen in a long time. Yep, accessory mode. Wow. So, I don't know, it doesn't say how many miles. Let's see if I'm gonna... 189,455 miles. Holy crap. So, somebody did get a good use out of it. But man, you know, sitting inside here, and I can't help but to think it screams car rental. So maybe at some point in its life, it was that. So let's check it out. Starting from the door. So this little design, this little chromey bit, I remember this being like it would reflect sunlight right into the driver's eye. So I don't know who invented this whole idea of having shiny things shine in the way that it would distract the driver, but it's here. And also you can kind of see, even back in 2014, the whole fake vent idea, it was there, you know, it was there, and it's here in this car too. So yeah, I don't know what's up with the whole fake vent. Who invented it? Who did that? Look at this. Oh wow, it's got somebody's like employee ID. So let's check it out. Wow, that's weird that somebody would return the car with their ID in there. Well, maybe it's an old ID, but still. All right, you have your very basic stuff here, nothing fancy. It's got the fake, you know what, I don't know if it's fake. No, it's not fake stitching. It's fake leather, but it is, I think the stitching is real. So yeah, it's got the cubby hole there. The gauges, yeah, kind of remind me of the whole Buick thing. Yep, the Chevy and the GM stuff with the stalks. I drove a Chevy Spark 2020 Spark, and then the steering wheel is almost identical. I think that steering wheel didn't have this little bit here, but everything else was there. But look, it's even peeling. So that's that. Yeah, this really budget radio, which you can kind of see how you tune it. The whole green monochrome stuff, that's I mean, I know that there were higher up trims, but look at all this plastic around. Just the whole idea of any kind of design, anything kind of coherent goes out the window. You have blank switches where you would normally have heated seats, I believe. Yep, even this, the little display in the middle, which you control with this, yeah, that's the same that was on a Buick. Probably looked a little different. You have a cubby for your phone, but my phone is not going to fit in there, so that's for older style phones. The shifter with the little plus and minus, you can kind of see the chrome is gone. Once again, another cubby, probably for another cell phone. Modern cell phones will not fit. You have, oh look, this person also forgot their power thing without the cover. So that's interesting. I mean, overall, you know, for somebody to rent this car and forget it ever existed, that's a good car. But in general, like, I think it's a little light that would shine stuff in here. But in general, like, there's nothing inspiring about this car. There's nothing that would make, say, to tell somebody, you know, I want to own this when this was new. Like, man, I hope I could get this Malibu. You know, I want to earn money to get a new Malibu. I mean, that's probably something that nobody ever said. People probably said it like, oh, well, I need a new car. Let's go to my dealership. What's the closest dealership? Chevy. What kind of a reasonable mid-sized car they have? Malibu. All right, I don't really care about anything. Let's buy it. Either that or it's a good deal on a used car. So, but piece of history right there. Not as cool as this, but I find it interesting. Now, there's another one in there back here, actually. And I haven't checked the rest of these cars, so maybe we'll do it together. This one is a lot. It's an 08 Wrangler. But this Ram, this very average looking Ram, it's also, I think it's in one of the base configurations with a Hemi engine, as you can proudly see here. It needs vehicle images. Okay, so I think they just recently got it. Maybe on a trade or maybe off of an auction. So they need, it's in their detail spot. So maybe we'll look at this as well. So it's a base configuration, the one with the upgraded engine, which, if you know me, kind of, I am interested in just the base stuff. Look at this too. Chrysler lease return. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Which, once again, why is it here? Chrysler dealership is several miles that way, but who cares? It's here. It's unlocked. I'm here. I'm unlocked. 2K. Yep, the 4x4 Bighorn. Okay, so the Bighorn is probably where you get the double cab like this with huge door. And look, Look at this. Look at all this room. Holy moly. Ram bin. You have these ram bins here. That's nice. This place for a sandwich. Wow, look at the seats, how they are. I mean, it's pretty clean. Look. But it's almost like a limo. You know, you guys keep mentioning a town car signature L. Look at this. Look at all this room in a pickup truck. And plus you have the seats that kind of fold and do a lot of different stuff. So, you see? Look at that. That's nice, although I'm not sure how to fold them back. There's probably an easy way to do it, but at the same time, you know, I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about it. So that's nice. Look at that. Put a huge TV in there, refrigerator, whatever. Let's see here. All right, what year are we talking? What year? It's a 2018, so pretty new. So, well, which would make sense, because if it's a lease return, then it's got to be 3 years. All right, power seat works. All righty. Let's check this out. So even though it's kind of the base, you have cloth, but you do have little plasticky wood here, little plasticky chromy, you know, satin finish type of, you know, deal. You have power folding mirrors. See, that's something. Hello everybody, this is me. Oh, it is so hot out today. All right, fog lights, adjustable pedals. Everything works. So for a 3-year-old car, that's good. So let's see, you have leather. Oh, that's kind of weird to see. I know this could be dirty, but you know, it's just a lot of wear. Now, speaking of everything works, so I pressed this button here, and it looked like the mirror, one of these mirrors, I think this one got stuck on the way out, so it kind of had to correct itself several times. So that's odd. All right, look at these gauges. I do like Dodge's and Chrysler's kind of gauge package. I mean, I always kind of did in how artistic they are. And the more fancy of a trim you get, the fancier they get. Let's see, they're, what is that called? Uconnect? Any kind of mode there? No? Nope. Okay, doesn't have it. Obviously, some of their newer trucks have a ginormous screen, which I do love, but this one is an oldie. All right, you got the plasticky wood. It's interesting how it's applied here and there in interesting spots. Heated seats, heated steering wheel. Nice to see. No key fob detected. You have all your 4x4 controls on this gear shifter, which I don't know. It could be good, could be bad. I don't know. You have CD player right down there. You have USB Type-C and normal USB. You have a bunch of these, I think, programmable switches. Or maybe not programmable, but you can connect with different accessories. You have all your work-related stuff. I wonder how many people actually use it. Oh, you got another USB there. So, very nice. I mean, overall, there you go. Ram 1500. All new. Wait, this one has an all new 2019, so maybe they counted it as 2019. Okay, dual glove box. Nice. Here they decided to put some sort of a cloth material, so that's good. All right. All right, so let's walk over there. There's a few Buicks out there, and depending on if they're unlocked or not, we'll maybe split it up in another video. Ooh, 4Runner. I didn't even see this. Nope, locked. Ooh, town car. Sorry, I'm just nerding out here a little bit. What is this, an Envision? Envision 2017. Unlocked. All right, you know what? Maybe we will split this up in another video because there's another Enclave here. So, yeah, so maybe we'll get lucky if this thing is unlocked. Let's see. Nope, this one is locked. Robbie PDR, what, paintless dent repair? I kind of like the Buicks. I mean, I still do. All right, everybody. We'll figure out what to do with that thing. We'll see you next time.